Hi, welcome back to Like a Tour. Today we are going to be doing my January unboxing despite the Valentine outfit. Thank you, Fairyloot and Illumicrate, for delivering my monthly boxes from January in February. Fabled also didn't deliver anything. Arcane didn't have anything for me. Midnight Whispers never showed up. I have packages I'm expecting from Australia that never came. January was tough for everyone, apparently. I'm pretty sure Mercury must be in retrograde or something. But instead, we have 3 boxes from Bookish Box, even more from Fairyloot, and we also have a fun story time. I talked to an author. Sort of. So first, yes, obviously, I got Crescent City, and I got the exclusive editions from Walmart and from Barnes & Noble, and that's all I really need to say. This is book 3 in the Crescent City series. It's about Bryce and Hunt. Hunt Athalar is a fallen angel. Bryce is half fae. It's delightful. It's an urban fantasy. It's got everything, including a little figure of Pegasus that I love very much because it's purple and named Jelly Jubilee. Check out Crescent City by Sarah J. I also decided to give one of the Amazon special editions a try, which, yeah, I damaged because I knocked over the giant tower of books again. This is V.E. Schwab's illustrated anniversary edition of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I loved this book so much, and I was like, ooh, illustrated! And truly the flowers are lovely. I love the vibe. It's slightly melancholy. It's got, of course, an illustration of the most iconic scene. This is a story about Addie LaRue, who makes deal in the dark, which you're never supposed to do, on the eve of her wedding. And she's like, I will do anything. Please, 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 please. I do not want to marry this man. And so her deal is fine. You can live forever. You can see the whole world. That's what you want. You want to experience everything fine. But everyone you meet will forever forget you. And then one day she meets Henry in a bookstore, and he remembers her. And this is that lovely story. And there are actually illustrations right in the middle of the book. And I actually was so impressed when I saw some of these. And there are ones all throughout as well. So I'm really excited to own this. I have read it before, but I think this is one of those books that if you read it again, you'll get more from it. And I have only read one book from V.E. Schwab. I'm almost embarrassed to say at this point, but I'm planning on reading more this year. So very excited to own this. I also grabbed Sanctuary of the Shadow. Are we counting these as special editions since Red Tower is giving us nothing but sprayed edges? Are we counting these? I mean, they're so beautiful. I would feel bad not counting these. This is one of those, takes place at a circus. We've got a girl who's like definitely got real magic, but she's playing it off as not real magic, staying in a circus and just like doing just enough to stay there, but hide her magic. And she's got some sort of like enemies following her. And then all of a sudden he shows up. That's all it's in the description. And he's got like wings and he's supposedly like her ruin, but of course they're falling for each other. But somehow their like attraction to one another sends up the alert for her enemies. And yeah, of course, chaos is going to ensue. Learn your fortune, pay the price is the tagline. This year, I think I want to do like a whole like circus themed video. So I'm really excited for this. This is by Aurora Asher, by the way, and I love her name so much. Oh, why can't I have a pretty name like that? Kristen. Boring. Ugh. And I also did pick up Bride by Addie Hazelwood. No, this is not a special edition. It is signed, and I'm really excited because I just finished Love on the Brain, and like I freaking fell in love with it. And I think her like big, massive heroes, teeny tiny women thing is gonna be great in fantasy. I can't wait. Here comes my story time. I'm about to do a video on why choose romance and a little bit on Omegaverse because the more love, better, right? And I was desperately trying to hunt down this amazing edition of Devin Sinclair's one Omegaverse book because it matches the dress I have. And if you watch my regular videos, I try to match a dress to a book because I'm crazy and my channel is called like Couture. I was desperate for it and hunting and hunting and hunting and hunting. And finally I traced it back to its original source, and it was created for this very small book box. And I contacted the person who made it on Etsy, and I was like, look, I will take a blank book. I will take a random cover. I will take a damaged book. I will take anything you have, because Devin Sinclair is my favorite Why Choose author. She wrote this book called The Point of No Return, and it's based on Phantom of the Opera. And I used to sing. I used to be classically trained, and I, for medical reasons, sort of lost my voice. And some of her descriptions of the singing in that book, not what you would expect from this very smutty gargoyle Why Choose book. It made me remember what it was like to feel that feeling of freedom and flying and being completely in your body and out of your body at the same time while singing. And I fell in love with her writing. And when I contacted this person on Etsy, she was like, I have one copy left. It's my copy. It's damaged. I will sell it to you. I just kept it, you know, as my copy, my personal copy for posterity. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you so much. I was crying. And then I noticed in her shop, it was nothing but books by Autumn Reed, who was one of the authors I was considering reading for this video. And I was like, oh God, I'm a freaking idiot. Here I am yammering on about Devin Sinclair. And oh my God, I think I'm talking to possibly Why Choose author, Autumn Reed. By the way, are you Autumn Reed? And she's like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. I was like, no, I'm looking for another author to read. Which books would you suggest? This is so cool. Silence. And I was like, oh God, no. Please, I swear I'm not a crazy person. You were on my short list. I've been dying to read some of your stuff. I saw one of your Why Choose books sort of had like a Wizard of Oz thing going on, and my first big solo was Somewhere with a Rainbow. And she was like, no, it's not weird. I think it's amazing, and here are my recommendations. So I got this box from her, and I opened it up, and there's a card, and it's got all these goodies and stamps and stickers, and it's from all of her books and characters, but other fun things from previous boxes she's made as well. It turns out she just does them as a hobby, and it says, thank you so much for your incredible paperback order. As an extra thanks, I'm including some extra goodies from previous book boxes. She was just the kindest, most helpful, wonderful person. I was like, I will literally rent this book from you. And she was like, no, I would so much rather have it go to someone who would appreciate it and enjoy it. And she just sent me a million delightful things from previous book boxes. I mean, we have everything from pins to the initial postcards from releases with her signatures. I was bawling my eyes out when I initially opened this, and I have not officially opened it. This is the book that started it all. Special edition. There are like none of these in existence of Not Your Damn Omega by Devin Sinclair. And this is an Omega verse. Oh my God. It has the matching book, and it is signed. It is signed. So this is about the twin sister of a very famous movie star, and she's always felt like any pack who wanted her just to get near her sister, and she finally finds men who love her for who she is. And the alpha she initially falls for smells like a cupcake. So that was so oh. And she has Omega Cherry chapstick on it. This is just so sweet. Oh my God, there's even a Why Choose pencil. This is amazing. Wow, my lonely heart screamed out for someone to find me, and 4 answered back. There is a Why Choose bookmark if I've ever seen one. Oh, I can't even read some of these out loud. No, I cannot. We'll just put those on the screen for you. So some of these are the old covers from Autumn Reed. I think you can get some of these. I think they're out of print. So sorry if you fall in love with them, but this is her Spineless Lonely Souls series. These are based on a girl. She's living kind of an life, and she's about to get everything she wanted. Her mom's about to marry this great guy, and they're about to move in with him. She's about to get all the security when all of a sudden, oh my goodness, they're all signed and come with bookmarks. This is amazing. When her mom dies in this very mysterious death, and she's kind of questioning, like, was this accidental? Was this not accidental? So she's whisked away to Kansas. Magneto, I get it. She's whisked away to live with her aunt, and she does for 8 years, and then it's time for college, and her stepfather, who would have been, gets in touch with her and is like, hey, I want to pay for your college. Just come out here and live with me and my stepsons, right? 3 of them. And that's what it's about. We've got Spineless, Heartless, and Witless. So I'm really curious to read these. And then there's extra credit. This is just a spin-off of those, so I don't want to read back and spoil anything for myself. And then we also have Scarlett and Regrets Presley. These are also YA romances, but these are sort of in the music scene. This is the Love Notes series. So this is about a girl who moves back home to help take care of her brother, small town, YA romance. And this one I think is about a disgraced Nashville star. Look at that dress. So I'm very excited to check these out and see if Autumn Reed is going to be a new YA love of mine. I don't think she does Omegaverse. That will remain Devin Sinclair's realm alone. All right, next up, let's see what the 75,000 things from Fairyloot are. First up, we have finally Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. So this lovely book has a scratch. That's okay. Oh, okay. We're doing the book plate thing. Mildly disappointing, but I will live. Oh, how beautiful. Look how gorgeous the end papers are. Oh, Fairyloot. Your end papers are just my dream. Ooh, oh, and they're different on the back. So this is the sequel to One Dark Window, and I absolutely loved this book. Reverse Dust Jacket. So pretty. Oh, so pretty. This is about a girl who lives in a world where if you get sick as a child, you are basically like in big trouble, because getting sick means that you can develop some sort of magical power and no one knows how it will like manifest in your lovely self. For this girl, they hid her illness pretty freaking well. But for her, it manifested basically as a nightmare in her head. And when she calls to it when she's in big trouble, it can help her, which, you know, good for her, bad for other people. The magic system is super interesting in this world, based on like tarot cards. And the more powerful the card is, the more rare it is. And basically they are worth tons of money and they get passed around by like the wealthy, like good luck getting one. If you're poor, you're not going to. That they can help you do all sorts of magical things. Her first adventure, of course, includes like a romance, and she gets involved with people who are very high up in the kingdom, and that provides, you know, lots of danger for her, since clearly she has a magical affliction that she is trying to hide, the nightmare in her head. This was so good. It was so atmospheric. I was so excited. I think I ended up giving it 4 stars just because the writing itself was like slightly younger than I wanted it to be, and the romance didn't go as far as I wanted it to go, and I wasn't sure about the end. I felt like, oh, what are you gonna do? I don't know if I trust you, but we'll see. I'm so excited to read the sequel, but I probably will wait until the fall because like look at the vibes. You're seeing the vibes, right? This is fall, winter vibes. I'm already like spring. I'm done. Winter, you're dead to me. What do we got next? So I ordered this copy, and I also ended up being really bad and getting an edition from Once Upon a Book Box. So you're gonna get to see me open gifts as I go along. I'm gonna like read in here and like try and figure out what pages sync up. I hope the pages sync up. They're not gonna sync up. Oh, look, the book hand signed. But this is My Roommate is a Vampire. Can you guess what it's about? You know what got me? Like, I loved the cover. I'm an ombre lover, and I really just wanted the ombre. It's not even that exciting of an edition. There are no end papers. Why did I buy this when I got Once Upon a Book Box? The ombre, I really wanted to fetches on my bookcase. My Roommate is a Vampire. It's basically what you think. Cassie Greenberg, she really needs a new place and really needs it fast, and she finds this amazing place, and it sounds, well, a little too good to be true. It's amazing, it's wonderful, it's perfect, it's cheap. Why is it in this beautiful neighborhood and inexpensive? Well, her new roommate is sleeping all day, out all night, all business. And he talks like he walked out of a Regency romance novel. None of this sounds bad to me. Honestly, even the vampire part, like, not a problem. And how they get together. It's You've Got Mail, guys. See, there's Cassie notes all around the apartment. Like, I love this. I love this so much. He always asks about her day, and he doesn't look half bad shirtless according to this description. Ooh. On the rare occasions they're both home and awake, and there's also a big spark between them. The true love at stake. Will Frederick come clean? I bet he will, and I bet it'll be good. Tell me this isn't YA. Tell me I'm gonna get like one good smutty scene, please. What did this come from? Rachel Gillig. Okay, what's next? We've got a Bookish Box. The Bookish Box presents Long Live the Elf Queen. So this is the sequel to Bow to the Elf Queen. This is Long Live the Elf Queen. I really enjoyed the first book, you guys. So we have this girl who's like hiding out in her village, and she's super convinced that she needs to like stay away and hide her powers from like her like mate to be like the prince, whatever. And of course, finally she's discovered, and the first book is really just like him like kind of wooing her and like kidnapping her, and them like in close proximity, traveling in a carriage together, camping together, all that fun stuff together. That's really all I can tell you about the first book. I loved it. It was like all the like one tropes, one bed, one horse, one tent, one carriage, one like all the good stuff, and I loved it. And he was like so good to her, and she was so like, you're gonna be terrible, you're gonna be awful, you're gonna be mean, you're gonna hurt me, you're gonna like, and he was amazing the whole time. He was just like, come on, I'm being amazing to you, and I'm like, come on, he's being amazing to you. And I loved it. I really, really did. So I'm so excited for this. I obviously can't tell you what this is about because it's the sequel, but look how stunning. Like, you gotta give Bookish Box the credit. Like, yes, they take flipping forever, okay? Like, gosh darn forever, but oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. I love. Are you seeing how beautiful this is? Like, oh, the vibes are just sink into this. This I don't love. Like, I don't love the like holographic rainbow. You can't read it. You can't really see it. And this, they kind of foam in. Like, let's not get ourselves pretty. So pretty. Can you see the butterfly? I love these books. I feel like they're really underrated. People don't talk about them enough. And we got the hand signed page. Look at that. What do we got next? Oh no. All right, I have a book buying problem. Like, no, it's not you watching this. And I was so convinced that I could not wait to read this book. I also bought this from Book of the Month. And did I read it from Book of the Month? No. No, I did not read it from Book of the Month. But this is The Unmaking of June Farrow from Adrienne Young. She also wrote Spells for Forgetting. This is so pretty, Fairyloot. Oh my stars. Oh, this is so pretty. I like this so much better than Owl Grace. Oh, it is different on the, oh my god. Fairyloots. Jeez. They had to be considering this for a monthly book box. When they said small mountain town, North Carolina, I was not kidding, like Western vibes. This is about June Farrow. She lives in Jasper, the small town in North Carolina, right? And the Farrow women, like, they're known for their thriving flower farm, and also this like mysterious curses haunt them for generations and generations. June's mom really got a fun end to the curse. She like wandered off and disappeared. So she's been raised by her grandma. Everyone's sort of like waiting for like, you know, he's gonna disappear next, it's gonna happen. And June unfortunately is sort of keeping the secret that her like general unraveling has already begun. Yay! No one loves that for June. Bad for June. So after her grandmother dies, June starts following these clues to sort of like figure out what happened to her mom and realizes it's kind of linked to like the town's mysterious dark history. Like, is this just the family like problem, or no, it's just the town's stuck. All of this leads to a mysterious door. And will this door hold all of the answers? Don't know, but apparently it has always lingered like a dark shadow, and June is sure as heck going through it. And once she does, well, good times abound, because apparently it's going to change her past and her future, and definitely her present, apparently, because she's going to enter into a star-crossed love. Please don't hurt me, Adrienne Young. You made me cry with your last book. Bet you will with this one too, star-crossed love. But I'm so excited because her writing is so beautiful, and it's like, is it fantasy? Is it magical realism? It's like, oh, I'm gonna one toe here, one toe here, and step back and forth. And this sounds definitely seriously fantasy, but I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be wonderful. Okay, what's up next? Probably Smut. You know what? There's no way Probably Smut's gonna scare me. Bum last month when I realized it's a Christmas book. All right. Apparently they had all sorts of printing problems. This was the month of like jinxed book boxes. I feel so bad. Uh-oh, I like my books naughty. Are we doing Omegaverse? Are we? Oh, all right. Here are some of the things to be looking out for. Yes, queen, all the feels. These are kind of basic. It's getting hot in here. BRB spooning. All right. Yes, Dark City Omega. We're going Omegaverse. Probably Smut has like zero chill. They do not care. They are like, we will do it all. If, you know, it has Smut, we're gonna jump on it. Will I have time to read this month before I do my Omegaverse video? I don't know. Oh, To the Magic in You, love Elizabeth Spins. Wow, that is the strongest scented book in the history of book. That's what ink smells like. They did black Mother of God. Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. We do have a map. But let's read what Dark Studio Bay is about. Okay, so this does not seem like it is Why Choose. This is just Dark Omegaverse. We have a girl who is running through the forest. She is caught by a berserker, and she's like, oh heck no, berserkers are terrifying, and like, nah, he's gonna do bad things to me, which really never turns out to be bad, does it? No, it doesn't. But she runs away and she runs into the forest. Apparently there's worse things in the forest, so she calls to the berserker to help her, and this is going to be their romance, and I'm betting it's going to be dark, but fun. I don't think I've ever read an Omegaverse where it's just MF and not Why Choose. I guess there's just gonna be like nodding and stuff. Okay. I'm not telling you what nodding is in this video. Wait for my Omegaverse video if you want to find out from me. Otherwise, just Google it, because that's not this video. Bookish Box! What else do you have for me? This is... You want to read that with me? This is September 2023. And you know what? Maybe back then I would not be as annoyed by the cover change choices that she made. But you know what? I really liked LaRue, and I really liked all the other special editions that I saw of this book. I'm going to pop the original up on the screen. I'm going to pop up maybe another option that I could have gotten. But this is Fall of Ruin and Wrath by Jennifer L. Armentrout. She lives by her intuition. He feeds on her pleasure. JLA, thank you so much for writing romantasy that, well, may not be the best written thing in the world, but you know what? I know I'm going to enjoy it. Long ago, the entire world was destroyed by gods. Apparently 9 cities were spared, and now there's nothing but wilderness in between, and each of those cities is ruled by royalty who feed only on pleasure. I'm sorry, how is this bad? Apparently Callista is born with an intuition that never fails. And obviously in this power-hungry world, that is super valuable. Also, apparently she has to be a courtesan. Like, why? She's working for the Baron of Archwood, and in exchange for his protection, he gets all the intel that she can get. One day, her intuition is like, yo, see that Princey Pooh over there? He is going to give you great joy and pleasure today, but one day he's going to bring your doom. What do you do about that? Well, Baron takes an interest in the prince takes an interest in Callista, and she sort of becomes the prince's temporary companion. I know what companion means. Bet you do too. There's rebellion, there's knights, there's monsters at the city gates, hungry prince in her bed, and her intuition may not be enough to keep her safe. I care so much less about the intuition than the romance, but sure, yeah, I'll pretend. And now she must choose, follow her intuition to safety or follow her heart to downfall. It's Jennifer L. Armentrout. Downfall it is! Sounds like so much fun. But the edition is really pretty. Looking forward to finding what the bird is. Do we have shifters? Is this symbolic? I don't know. Very, very pretty. It's quite dark on the inside. I will say that. And papers are the same, which is a total bummer. Is that a real JLA signature? Like, is that hand-signed? Because if this is hand-signed, like, mega points. We get constellation stuff, so maybe her intuition has something to do with stars. Unsure. But whoa, baby. Are you getting the reverse jacket here? Are you seeing the constellations? It looks subtle to me from here on camera, but it is not subtle. It is really pretty in person. I still am a little salty about, like, the color change because I loved the original colors, but you know what? We have so many blue books. You tell me I'm not going to be dying over this next September. You know, the month I should have gotten the book. Happy February. What's next? The third Bookish Box. Hello, third Bookish Box. Happy October! Okay, so here's our little cover. We've got Aida is a monster who feeds on fear. Oh, this will be cheery. Super! She's the last of her kind, and she hides in the shadows to escape the wrath of unpredictable gods. Silas is a herald carrying messages, and fearing the dead is the punishment for a past he can't remember. Oh no, he's also stripped of his true name, and he yearns to recover his identity. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Silas. Oh, it's not Aida, it's Adia. Sorry. Adia would never agreed to ally with someone like Silas, except she's going to. I bet that's coming in the next sentence. Oh, look at that! When she breaks the sacred law and the gods send monsters after her, she allies with Silas. There you go. He offers her an irresistible deal. He'll help avenge her family, oh, and take on the gods who are now after her, if she helps break his curse and restore his humanity. Is anyone else confused? No, just me. Cool. All they need to do is kill 3 powerful creatures, a vampire, a banshee, and one of the very gods who destroyed both their lives. And they can only do it together to rewrite their destinies. Yeah, no, this sounds really confusing. This sounds like it has nothing to do with the Tuna Ogre than the Night Hunted. I am familiar with This Is Nothing. Like, but did I read a gosh darn thing? No. Maybe I bought this because I wanted to make sure I was gonna get one of their next books. They are like full on sold out with their new Bookish Box and like Darkly Box or whatever now. I'm so glad that I am getting them both. This is beautiful though. And you know what the funny thing is about Bookish Box? Sometimes the ones that I swear I'm not gonna love and I end up randomly picking up because they fulfill some random prompt for I would love a dress or wallpaper made out of that. This is really pretty. I should stop complaining. That's really quite pretty. Hand sign, Alexandra Christo. I swear. This is not the description I remember reading. I remember reading more about the Night Hunt that's coming after them, I think, and that's what I'm thinking of because the Night Hunt that's coming after them obviously is what the book is referring to. Are we down to like the monthly boxes for Fairyloot and Illumicrate? Did we make it? Okay, happy reading. Thank you, Fairyloot. Oh, it's so pretty. Whatever it is so pretty. This looks cold. Why does this look cold? Oh, oh, this is so pretty. This is one of the books that I was really looking forward to in January. This is The City of Stardust by Georgia Summers. This is gorgeous. Curses are made to be broken. Look how absolutely stunning this is. So I think this looks a lot, the reverse looks a lot like the original book, if I recall correctly. And we do have some foiling. Look at these edges. Oh my god. Oh my god, Fairyloot. Like, please. You didn't have to go. Wow. I didn't realize we were in like Snow Ice World. So this is about Violet, and she lives in a cursed family, and they've been cursed by this woman named Penelope, and they've been cursed forever. Penelope never gets sick, never dies, and no one knows why they were like cursed. No one remembers anymore. And finally one day, Penelope talks to Violet, and she's like, yo, you know your mom left like 10 years ago? Yeah, you need to like deal with this and retrieve her or you're gonna be taking her place. Violet's like, well, no thank you. So off she sets on her adventure. Down into like the magical underworld she goes, which is obviously not safe, but who does she have to go with her? Alexander. Who is Alexander, you ask? Penelope's assistant, who's obviously like not totally trustworthy, but she's still drawn to Alexander. I'm excited for Alexander. Let's look again at Alexander. We're gonna have fun with Alexander. It says he's a little quiet. I love meeting quiet people and making them not quiet. They head down and they're meeting fickle gods and power-hungry scholars and gods bent on revenge, and she's just desperate to like figure all this out before like a very literal deadline, like salvage or your mom's gone and you're taking her place, this is bad. And eventually she travels to the ends of the world and finds the city of Stardust where the Everleigh story all began. I'm so excited. This is so beautiful. It is in the exact vibes I was imagining, and I don't care. This is great. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I just love it. Star chosen. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this one. Please be pretty, please be pretty, please be pretty, please be pretty. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to be pretty. So this is a Fragile Enchantment. Oh no, I hate it. Why? They're doing the same thing that they did with, what was it, Swordcatcher? Don't just put 2 people on the front cover. You don't know that's what I think they look like. Like, I like your artwork, but don't just... It's by Alison Saft. I mean, okay, living for like the sides of it, but well, I'm reversing this sucker. This will be the very first cover I have ever reversed on my shelf, and I think you can understand why. Okay, that's totally like the dress that Kate wore in Titanic. You cannot convince me otherwise. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. I love the vibe. I love everything. But look. Wait, do you see the naked hardcover? Are you ready? You're not ready. It's so pretty! She embroidered until Kit's breathing even out beside her until it fell quietly into rhythm with hers. Oh my gosh, this is so... Guys. Okay, I like almost forgive them for the horror that was my initial impression. So oh, I kind of do. Like, so close. This is like my vibe. Holy moly. This is gorgeous. This is about Glittery Appleland, where we've got, of course, all the candlelit balls and everything, and there's unrest, you know, in the underclass brewing and all this fun stuff. So we've got Neve, and she is this amazing, renowned dressmaker, and what makes her super duper duper special is that she has magic in her blood that allows her to stitch emotions and memories into the dresses and gowns that she's making. She gets hired by like the royal family in the next kingdom over, I think it is, to make their wardrobe for like the entire wedding party. And specifically, of course, she's working with the prince. But what the initial description that I had of this book did not tell me is that the magic that allows her to put all this wonder and glorious emotions and memories into these garments is eventually going to kill her. So she's essentially like, her magic, while wonderful, is also a curse. So she's cursed, she's alone, and she's working with this cold prince. We'll see how cold he is underneath everything. Sure he is. That she finds herself like sort of drawn to him, and this unlikely friendship is sort of blossoming as she's helping make his stuff for the wedding. And of course, then an anonymous gossip column, Lady Whistledown, you're just freaking everywhere, aren't you? Is released, exposing their chemistry and threatening scandal. I'm so excited for this. So tensions are rising at the court, protests are happening outside the walls, there's chaos everywhere, and Neve has to decide what cost she is willing to pay for a future. And a love she never thought possible. Oh. Maybe true love breaks the spell. I don't know. But I am between like Couture. You're telling me that like sewing magic is not going to be like the thing I'm most excited about in the whole entire world. Look at these dresses. Look at, like, are you kidding? This is like, yes. I'm so excited for this, you guys. So excited for this. Like, oh, so excited. Okay, Illumicrate. Oh, I remember it now. I was really excited for this. I'm going to stab myself with these scissors. I have got to get some. Ouch! Okay, January 2024, which right in February, Valentine's Day, is a murder mystery. And I'm like, I love a good murder mystery, but if I recall correctly, this is like an LGBTQIA plus murder mysteries set on a boat, and I'm like flapping my arms. And so it's going to be so much fun. Here's the goodies. You want to like pause. Next month is Caged Hearts. I'm pretty sure I know what the book's gonna be too. But I actually know someone, like another creator, Infinite Library, who actually knows they're the person who wrote the book was in this box. And I'm just so happy and excited for her. Okay. We have enamel phone grip. Aren't they called like pop sockets? Or is that like the name for put it back on your little, but it's cute. It's an apron! What is this? Everything is adorable and delightful and amazing and wonderful and like delicious looking, and my unicorn's a freaking half skeleton. Wait, this is the Tea Kingfisher one, right? The Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. Literally the only thing I've read by, yeah, the Gingerbread Man. It has to be. Machine washable too, and double dry safer. It doesn't feel like either of those things, but okay, I believe you. I have like an entire collection of aprons. No one's surprised you guys. What do you mean you're not gonna? It's adorable. The horse is gonna creep me out. A library stamp? Really? Wayward Children series. Just from the library of. And I'm gonna have to fill my name in every time. How much time do you think I have on my hands? Oh, there's a hand. Erotic. A self-assembly required stamp which you have to sign your name on every time. Wait, is that Danica? Is that Bryce? Is that Hunt? Is that, oh, no, you're gonna be, these are Crescent City bookmarks! Your timing would have been, is impeccable. I shouldn't read the third book yet. Wait, no, this is great. This is actually really cool. So we've got Bryce, Danica, Hunt. Why is he holding a skull? Do you have to be the Rune? Like, slap your drama. And, oh, can I show that? I guess I can put this. She's a little fire spirit, so it's fine. These are really good quality, by the way. The last time I got these, I used the heck out of them, and they still like brand new, which for me is the miracle. Oh. Oh, this is fun. Best stories are found between the pages of a passport. Unless you get airsick and seasick and carsick. But sure, it's just a cute little notebook. But the pages are waxy and I will be unable to write on them. So what do I do with it? Reusable sticker book! I get it now. Oh, it's a thick baby. Voyage of the Damned. I should sound less excited saying that, but I promise somebody's gonna make it out. Okay, Probably by Frances White. Oh, it's pretty. We can get murdered tomorrow. Tonight we party. They went pretty simple with the sprayed edges. Like, I feel like you could have done a little more. Oh, stop! That's so cool! Okay, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so we've got a map of the ship, and like, it tells you where it is, and like, I love the vibes! Look! Oh, it's so cute! The greenhouse, the shrine, the ballrooms, the cabins, the deck. Are we supposed to like refer back to this gymnasium? Wouldn't be going there. Hopefully I wouldn't be going to the brig either. Are we supposed to refer back to this as we're following the mystery? The front is just that like weird creepy fish thing again. Oh, this is cool. Okay, the end papers are really cool. Yeah, phone the signature in a little bit there, but we're gonna let that slide. Is the back the same? The back is the same. I'm guessing we're supposed to like refer to this. Yeah, because it's printed again, so it must be in all the books, maybe? I don't know, but we get it in really vivid color. That's cool. I'm excited. It's longer than I thought. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so for 1,000 years, apparently this land called Concordia has maintained peace between all its provinces. Life is great, just blah, blah, blah. And to celebrate this like super amazing feat, the emperor's ship is going on this 12-day voyage to the sacred goddess mountain. Sounds good, right? 12 days at sea, 12 blessings, blah, blah, blah. We get the point. And aboard are all the heirs of the 12 provinces. This makes complete and total sense so far. And each one has a unique and secret, magical ability known as a blessing. All except one. Oh no. Ganymede's Pissarro, class clown, slacker, and all-around disappointment. Hey, being funny is totally like a legitimate talent. But when a beloved heir is murdered, everyone is a suspect. Except Ganymede? Including Ganymede? Are we following Ganymede? I don't know. Stuck at sea and surrounded by powerful people without a blessing to protect him, odds of survival are slim. How do you know the murder's gonna strike again? It could have been like a one-time deal. But as the bodies pile higher, oh, no, okay, never mind. Ganymede must become the hero he was not born to be. Maybe he was born to be it. Like, give him a break. Can he unmask the killer and their blessing? And their blessing. Oh, I like that. Before the bloody crusade reaches the shores of Concordia. Boy, I freaking hope so. Or the empire, as he knows it fall. That's it. Those are the only two options. Unmasked killer, entire empire falls. Oh, I hope he finds his blessing. Or maybe his blessing is solving murders. But this sounds so much fun. I don't know what that LGBTQA plus part is, but I'm hoping he finds love. I'm hoping multiple people. I don't know. I don't know. It's so much. It's definitely got more to it than I thought. This is not like a quick murder mystery. So I guess the blessings are going to add some like major complications, which should be really fun. We can get murdered tomorrow. Tonight we party. Those are good vibes for a book. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me for this wildly long unboxing. Again, I was confused by things in Illumicrate. Thank you so much for joining me. I will let you get back to your book, and I'll be getting back to mine. I have so much reading to do. I will hopefully see you next month with a really interesting pile because supposedly Fabled is sending me like 6 books next month. 9. Boy, that Australia Post is going to be really busy. Bye.